is Solo P1. Welcome on this Sunday evening, 9:15. Actually, 13 minutes past 9 in the evening, UK time. Before we get into this, unpack this FA Cup debacle. That's what I'm calling it, a debacle.
Give me a hell yeah. What?
A debacle. Absolutely terrible by Liverpool today. Terrible. You lose your friends, you lose enemies. Oh, God, it is what it is. Look, Liverpool today came to Plymouth, Argyle, and Slot brought a team that he thought was good enough to beat Plymouth, Argyle. But it didn't work out that way, did it? It didn't work out. We lost 1-0 on penalties. One penalty. A mistake by Harvey Elliott that cost us the penalty. Cost us the game. Eventually cost us the game. Now, was Slot too arrogant today? Was he too arrogant to bring more players? Should he have brought more players? Should have Arne Slot brought more players to this game, at least on the bench as a backup? As a backup. Now, when we done our player lineup, it was me, you, me, TOTO Hammer. I think Rods was here as well. And we both, all of us said that the team that we should put out the youth. We should put out the youth players. But I remember saying, I think I said it to TOTO on my last video. And I think TOTO agreed as well. We both agreed and said, you know what, maybe we should bring a couple of senior players as a backup for the bench. Now, me, I wanted Konate. I thought Konate should have been on the bench. And if we need some defensive backup, we could always bring on Konate. But there was no Konate in the bench. No Konate. So the bench was weak. Was it because of Arne Slot being arrogant? Was it because of Arne Slot thought, you know what, he doesn't care about the cup? He doesn't really care about the FA Cup? Personally, I think it's a bit of both. I don't think he really cares about this cup, and I thought he was a bit arrogant. He was a bit arrogant to thought that he was going to come here and beat Plymouth Argyle with a team that he put out there. Now, there's a lot of people, you know how it is, social media, the WhatsApp groups, X, you know it. Everyone's got an opinion and everybody thinks they're right. You're never going to change that. That's the internet. We know how it is. But there's one thing that I can tell you, that am I disappointed that we got beat today? Kind of in the middle. But at the end of the day, the most key point is going forward. The key point going forward is that we must beat Everton. We must beat Everton. Because if we don't beat Everton, then there's going to be a problem. Then there's going to be a problem if we don't beat Everton. Then people are going to say, this is a slide. This is a slide. What's going to happen now? Liverpool are in decline. Liverpool are going to lose. Liverpool, this is the beginning of the end of Liverpool. That's what people are going to think. So, I can see all your chats in the chat room. I'm going to bring it up in a minute, guys. Big up to Chris Welch every single time. We're going to bring up your chat in a minute. But I'm going to bring in my Hughes, my partner in crime. He is Toto. Abba. Toto. Big up Toto. Wagwan. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, big up, man. I'm doing well. Doing well. Thanks for having me on here as always.
It's your channel as well, bro.
Huh?
It's your channel as well, bro. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I know. But look,
can you try to straighten your camera a little bit? Just can you straighten a bit because it looks like it's dipping that way. Now your camera, just grab your camera. No, not like that. You just grab your camera at the top and move it straight if you can. There you go. Now move it. Now move it over a bit. Now move it so you don't see the back part. Yeah, move it. Not just move the whole stand. Now move it. The tripod. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect.
The best I could do.
Perfect. Anyway, yeah, I've just done my monologue. I'm gonna start bringing some chats up. So Toto, what are you saying, man? What are you saying?
Yeah,
what are you saying about what about the game?
About that game. Of course, I'm gutted. I think every Liverpool fan should be gutted. About the loss. We lost 1-0, unfortunately. I just didn't really see a good style of play today. I didn't really see a good style of play. I didn't really see a good enough, build-up of attacking. There was no build-up of attacks. There was absolutely nothing in it today. It was just a stale game. We didn't really get through. Tsimikas was bottling chances. Crossing. It was awful. And again, it's our B team, but we still should be putting up more of a fight and more of a scoreline, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Considering our B team's good enough. But we had Chiesa, we had Diaz, we had Jota. Ghosting again. Diaz ghosting. Chiesa was ghosting. Our front three was ghosted. I think McConnell did all right, but the overall game, it was just awful. There was no style of play. I think we controlled it well. We controlled the game well. You know how we passed the ball around. We kept possession the game really well. We battered them in possession. Again, football is not. Of course, it's a possession game. Yeah, and of course, it's all that. But it's about what happens at the full 90 minutes. It's about who wins. It's not about all possession and all that rubbish. It's about who wins.
Yeah.
So yeah, Plymouth might not got the best win in the world. No, the one by penalty, but a win's a win.
A win's a win.
And credit to Plymouth. I'm not going to come out here and be a sore loser and all that. Yeah, credit to Plymouth. They hold their own. Defensively, they were wicked today. Plymouth, they're defensively, they were wicked. We could barely get past them in defence. They put the life on the line. They put 100% in. The problem was Slot didn't bring enough backup. And I said this, he didn't bring enough backup, and that was the problem.
Yeah.
Because you might have a good starting lineup team, but say if that starting lineup is just bottling it, say the two centre backs are battling it. Of course, I think Kwanzaa and Endo did all right today. I think they did all good. Endo did well today, but say some players are just not cutting it. Like Diaz weren't cutting it today.
No, it was rubbish.
We could have
Who deserves the wet fart today? What player deserves the wet fart?
Tsimikas, in my opinion.
There you go. That's what Tsimikas is. A wet fart. Can do it again. That's what Tsimikas deserves today. It weren't just Tsimikas though. It was more than Tsimikas. It was Kwanzaa. I thought Kwanzaa was terrible today. With his decision making regarding kicking the ball upfield and that. Went to play with the ball in the middle a little bit. Just get the ball and hoof it up. That's the first rule of being a centre back. You get the ball and you get players pressing on you. Just kick the ball out. Kick it out or hoof it up. Big up to Amfrab. Big up to Solid P1 on the 65-inch TV. Let's go. Big up, bro. Big up. 4K. You got a 4K TV, bro. Big up. Chris Welch, you can answer that one if you want, Toto.
I'm disappointed, but so rather be in opposition than other teams' positions. No excuses. That lineup should be beating Plymouth. Yeah, I fully agree. Senior players in that lineup let us down today. Yeah, definitely. I know, including senior players we had. Gomez let us down today. How can you get injured like that? Come on, man. You played in 6 minutes of football. I think 9 minutes. I think 6 or 9 minutes of football, and you get injured like that and come off, not even making an effort to stay on. You know, and when he walked off, he looked fine. This is why, you know, when players get injured, yeah, and they walk off, they look fine. Well, I don't know what happened, but yeah, our senior player, like Simicast let us down, Gomez let us down, Diaz let us down, Jota, Chiesa. Look, Chiesa, yeah, I know he barely plays in the starting squad, yeah, but he's still a senior player, yeah, and they all let us down today, and that was the problem. You know, our youth players, I think, did all right. That right back today, I thought did brilliantly. That right back who came on for Gomez, of course, he's a midfielder.
The one that got the red card.
Yeah, he came on.
What's his name again? Someone I need to get him up on the play lineup chart. What's his name? You know what that Bridget's name is? I'll find out. Don't worry, I'll find out.
Yeah, but look, our senior players did not do good. I think our youth players outshone the senior players. I know the only good senior player I saw do good today is Endo. That is the only one I saw do good today.
Yeah.
The rest of them were useless.
McConnell had a good chance as well. Did you see McConnell's chance at the end?
Yeah.
If he would have just nailed that, yeah, I think he's bottling a little bit. Obviously, he's not a senior player, is he? Come on today was an important game, yeah. And I think if that was someone like Sabazalai or someone like that, yeah, that's in the back of the net, isn't it? It is what it is, and it's in the back of the net, and that's how it is, man. But yeah, it is what it is, man. Look, we move. There's nothing we can do without. The most important thing is today, yeah, what we're going to do now is we've got I think Everton's Wednesday, and I thought Everton was Thursday, but it's actually Wednesday. So we're going to make sure we beat them, man. Do you get me? We have to beat Everton. That's the key game, because if we don't beat Everton, yeah, then mans are going to start to get worried, and I'm one of them. You get me? Yeah, I like that comment, but I like that one. Look at that one to you. The real Toto. Sorry, Wolf. Big up, man.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. But look, I think the best player in the squad today, I'm not going to just say my best and worst player, really. The best player in the squad today was Endo. Maybe Kelleher to a push, because Kelleher did some outstanding saves. Absolutely outstanding. He could look, the penalty goes 50-50. You know, you don't guarantee the goalkeeper to save a penalty. It can go anywhere. You pick a side and you go for it. Yeah, Kelleher pick a side. Unfortunately, he weren't good. Yeah, Endo was the best player on that pitch. The worst player on that pitch today, it was Tsimikas.
Yeah.
It would Tsimikas. Of course, you would argue that Diaz, maybe Jota, but Jota didn't really. Look, he played crap, but I don't think he did anything wrong, if you know what I mean. Like he was a ghost, like Chiesa. He did stuff, but he was a ghost. Diaz
was terrible today.
Yeah.
He done one good pass in the game. About one or two good passes. But that was it. He was terrible. He looked off today. You know what that is? Not enough game time.
Yeah.
You play him a game, yeah. You play him in a game, yeah, like the other day about 3 weeks ago against Atkinson Stanley, and then you don't see him again and he's gone. So, you know, he's what it is, man. Toto, you want to do the chat room? I'll start them all. I'll put start them all.
I'll do the chat room. Yeah, Chris Welch. We'll go with. This is what. Now I've got the red card. Is that who you're thinking? Yeah, I think that's the guy.
Now you're gonna get the start on the screen. You have to put the chat up.
I can't for some reason.
Okay, I'll do it then. Go.
I'm greedy, man. I want to win everything. I'm the same. A family roasting respectfully to my family. I'm first. Yeah, look. Of course, I wanted to win everything. No, of course, I wanted to win everything, but it's not guaranteed. Now, like I said before, on groups and all that, I clearly said that look, we lost, but you got to take it to positive. There's more fitter players in the future when we get to these big competitions. We're going to have more fitter players. Of course, when I say fitter, I actually mean that, you know, there's going to, of course, be injuries on the road and down the road. Of course, there's going to be injuries, maybe a couple injuries. Hopefully not. Of course, there's going to be injuries, but it's going to have a better chance of winning these big cup competitions if you have fitter players on the team, because we were playing less games. You know, so like Champions League, for an example. Champions League and Premier League I care about. Yes, the Carabao Cup. I think the Carabao Cup will win. But again, we're not sure if we're going to win that because Newcastle is going to be a tough game. We was against Newcastle this season, yeah, and we drew. We drew to them. It's a really tough game. Of course, it's not at St James's Park or Anfield. Of course, it's the finals at Wembley, yeah, but it's going to be a tough game. Newcastle's going to kick us to a curb a bit. It's going to be a really tough game. We've just got to keep that in mind as well. It's not necessarily we're going to win the Carabao Cup. Champions League, again, not necessarily going to win that as well. Of course, we've got a good chance. Yeah, because, you know, we had such a good performance in the group stage. Again, it's not over yet. You know, we could say, oh, yeah, Real Madrid's in this bad form. Barcelona's in bad form. They'll turn up. They'll turn up against us or any other club.
But at the end of the day, right, is what it is, isn't it? Is what it is. Next one.
I can understand why people say it's less games to go full steam for the league, which is what fans want. But I take every competition seriously. Yeah, of course. You know, I wanted to win the FA Cup. I'm not going to come out here and say I didn't want it. Of course, at the moment, if you think about it, I don't really care about it. Yeah, but of course, I wanted to win every single trophy possible. You know, I wanted to win the quad, but I was thinking to myself, come on, realistically, we're not going to win the quad, are we? Realistically,
yeah, but don't you think? Yeah, I know most Liverpool fans want to win every single competition, but if you look in the past year when we've always gone for them 4 trophies, when it got to the end of the season, we always ran out of steam. We'd go far in these competitions, yeah. And then when it got to the end of the season, the way Klopp used to play, we didn't have no steam. We had nothing left in the legs. You get me? Now, people are going to say, oh, yeah, they wanted to win this FA Cup. Yeah, okay. FA Cup, brilliant trophy, oldest trophy in world football. But you know what? I've been consistent from the beginning, and I'm going to say this. My main priority here is the league and Champions League. I want 20 league titles. 20. I want 21. I want 22. Not 19, you get me? I want to win a league title. I want to win a Champions League. I want 7 Champions Leagues. I want to be the second most successful in the Champions League. I would like to be the most successful, but obviously Real Madrid is a long way away. I want to have 7 Champions Leagues. Now, if I walked away with a league title this season and a Champions League, I don't care about the FA Cup and I don't care about the Carabao Cup.
Yeah,
I don't care. That's just the way I feel. I want the big honours. I'm not disrespecting the FA Cup, but for me, the big honours are the Premier League and the Champions League. What are we doing here? I understand people's are like, don't want to win the FA Cup. I'm not taking that away from them. I'm just looking at it from my point of view, yeah. For me, the Premier League and the Champions League is number 1 for me. And I've been consistent for the entire season. Now, we're out of the FA Cup now, yeah? And everyone's upset, yeah? I understand. But you got to look at it as a positive. It's less games that we have to play now in the running. When the running comes in, yeah, when the running starts kicking in, and the Champions League, we're in the knockout stages now. The FA Cup games, yeah, might get in the way, you get me? Playing extra games. And because our squad, we haven't got the best of bench, yeah, you might look back on this day and think, you know what? Maybe us getting kicked out the FA Cup in the 4th round, yeah, isn't so bad if we can win the Champions League and the Premier League. You get me? That's all I'm saying. But if people are upset about it, I understand. Got nothing against it.
Yeah, because at this point of time,
he knows.
I want to focus on big trophies.
There you go.
FA Cup is a nice day, but by September you forget it. The league, yeah, of course.
Is what I'm trying to say?
I want to win the 20 league titles.
Yeah.
I want to. Of course, I want to get on to the next day. I want to reach 20. You know, if you think about it, yeah. Yes, win the FA Cup. Yes, if we walked away just an FA Cup and a Carabao Cup, yeah. Yes, that'd be good, but it's not. Like Colin said, it's not historical. But if we walk away with a Champions League and a Premier League, the 2 biggest titles in Europe, right?
That's all I care about at this point. But yeah. I'll get you. Big up Michael Corleone in the chat. Big up to Chris Welch. Big up to Amfrob. And big up to everybody. And big up to Gareth McKenna.
Big up, man.
Big up. First time in the chat room. Big up to you, bro. Big up to you. Thanks. He goes, I guess you're McManaman. Who was that your real name, McManaman? Always the league for me and the chat. Yeah, exactly. Same as me. The big honours, the Premier League and the Champions League. If we win the FA Cup down the road, good. Carabao Cup, good. Whatever, yeah. But for me, it's the league and the Champions League every single time because that's what you measure that in the future. Them big honours, you get me? The Champions League and the Premier League. He says, Chris Watson, I can understand why people say it's less games and full steam ahead of the league, which what fans want, but I take my competitions. Yeah, I get you, man. I get you. I respect your opinion, bro. The build-up was too slow, which suited Plymouth, made it easy for Plymouth to defend. Yeah, we knew that they was going to come out with a low block, innit? And a slow build. This is what I'm saying, yeah. I thought what Slot should have done, where we did make a mistake, he should have had a few heavy hitters on the bench. And when I say heavy hitters, I mean someone like a Kanate, someone like a Gakpo or Cody Gakpo that can come off the bench and do something, you get me? When you saw Luis Diaz, knew he weren't going to score, take off Diaz, put on Cody Gakpo just to get that goal in it, but he never. Curtis Jones was on the bench, which I thought he should have brought him on, and he never. I thought he was a bit, you know what I mean? I thought that was a mistake by Arnie Slot, put him in midfield, because obviously we was losing that midfield. We was kind of weak in the midfield as well, but he never. It is what it is, isn't it? But Slot was a bit arrogant there. You want to answer that one, bro?
Yeah, Kelleher and Cohen, Doherty, only ones I will let off today. Them two played brilliantly. Endo as well. I could let him off Endo as well. Endo played brilliantly. Them three, them two, and of course Endo. Yeah, what you just said there, I agree with you. I will let them off today. They were played absolutely amazingly.
Yeah.
You know, they were the best players in the pitch today. You know, Condori coming on for Gomez. Amazing.
So the next one, this is what everyone should be watching. Smash the like, people. None of this Date Island nonsense, whatever it's called. This is number one. Thank you very much, man. Chris Welch, man.
Thanks, man.
Listen, talking of that, I was on my phone today. I was looking for my phone, and I was looking at the viewers, and I picked up like 60 subscribers in the past couple of days, which I'm very, very, very happy about, and I appreciate it. But I was looking at my channel for the people who watch this video, and it said, most of the people, not most of it, just say 65% of the people that watch these videos are not subscribed. And the other percentage is subscribed. So come on, guys, if you're watching the video, just hit the subscribe button as well. You get me? It's free. It's free, man. It's free. So, like I said, we're going to move on to the next one, yeah? We're going to move on to the play lineup now. I want everybody to get involved as well. Let's go to these chats. Nalo got the red card. Is that what you think?
That's the guy who got the red card, that youth player.
Yeah. On the last game, Nalo. Is that his name, Nalo? Yeah. Go on. I'll pick him up now. You can answer the chat now, thingy. Go.
Yeah, Endo weren't bad. Yeah, of course, like I said, I think Endo was the best player on the pitch today. Definitely. He weren't bad at all. You know, defensively he was good. In the air he was good. You know what you can say about Endo. Every time he plays, right, you can see that he's just consistently good. He's consistently good, and that's what I want to see, man. That's exactly what I want to see from Endo. He's absolutely amazing player. Hopefully we keep him, and as soon as I went on TikTok, and people already saying you won't win anything this season, but you didn't. If you start your best team, yeah, it's true. Look, I'll go on TikTok as well, man. I see a bunch of United fans saying, Arnie flap, oh yeah, we're still in the FA Cup, you're not, and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very, very ironic. I don't even pay attention to it. It's very, very ironic when they got Ruben Amorim as the manager and they're sitting 13th in the Premier League. It's very, very ironic what United fans are saying.
So his name's Nalo?
Yeah, Nalo for Liverpool, yeah.
Yeah, I got him. I'm going to get him on there because I need to put him on there and save him.
Endo was absolutely fine and will play anywhere and not moan. Yes, that is an absolute amazing trait to have a player in your squad like that. Don't moan, don't complain or play anywhere.
Yeah, he don't complain. And that's what I like him.
He's good. He's such a good player. Very, very underrated. He had so much hate when he came into Liverpool. So much hate. And me and Zola will sit on here. Look, he hasn't even played a game of football yet. And people are already going into it.
That's the one he just said it to you that you responded to, yeah?
Yeah, so I just said that, United fans and all that. No, I'm not going to explain it again, but you know what they're like, saying Arnie flap. So ironic. Also for League and Champions League. Yeah. Always
Next one.
League and Champions League.
Yeah, FA Cup would be nice, but I ain't upset today. Everton in midweek is much bigger. Of course, Michael Corleone, big up a lot. There's Zeus. That's Zeus, man. Or Debo and Friday, innit? But he was Zeus as well. Big up to you, man. Big up. Talking of wrestling, yeah. See what we've got anything of wrestling on for today. Have we got any wrestling? Have we? There we go. There you go, the bell. So yeah, big up to that. Michael Corleone says he's also have won FA Cups in the past 20 years, but people still laugh at them for no leagues or European wins. There you go. Perfect the way you've just explained it there, Michael Corleone. You've just explained it there perfectly. It's Arsenal that have won loads of FA Cups in the past 20 years, but they haven't won no league or no European trophy. Exactly. This is what I'm talking about. I want the league and the Champions League. They're the ones that in the future, when when you look at your history, they're the ones that you look at. Pep Guardiola don't care about the FA Cup. Pep Guardiola don't care about the Carabao Cup. What he cares about is the Premier League and the FA Cup. That's what he cares about. FA Cup is a nice day. Where we read that one. It's a nice day, but it is, yeah. It helps, yeah. Some people are going over the top with banter towards Liverpool C team today. Couldn't care less about the FA Cup. There you go. Big up, bro. Nice to you. Thanks for coming on, Gareth, man. First time you've been on the channel, man. Thank you for coming on. Hit that subscribe button. We're going to be doing another video probably tomorrow as well. I think we're doing probably a review of the league. We'll also do Formula One as well. Probably tomorrow evening, we're going to do a little roundup of, the games over the weekend. Just a couple of games. Just going to talk about them just to get something out there. And then Tuesday, we're going to be doing a player lineup of the Everton game as well. So Toto will be here. I'll be here. Let's go, man. Let's get this channel moving. Would you rather lose versus Plymouth or lose against Everton? Well, we've lost against Plymouth, so yeah. we've lost against Plymouth, so yeah. I want to beat Everton, obviously, and it's because of the rivalry as well. And yeah, we've got to beat them, man.
Oh, yeah!
We've got to beat Everton. It's very simple. We have to beat Everton. We have to beat Everton. We beat Everton. We're 9 points clear of Arsenal. We move. We go heading towards that league. That's what we want. That's what we all want, isn't it? That's what we all want as a collective unit, as a fan base. We all want that Prem. Simple. He goes, yeah, Endo was absolutely fine. I will play anywhere, not moan. Yeah, we said that one. Endo's a G, man. So let's bring up the play line up there, man. Let's go for it. There you go. Boom. There you go. Very simple. We're going to bring up the play line up and let's get my notes so we can just get this done. And then everybody involved in the chat room, I want everybody to get involved and give us your opinion. And I want to give you the numbers. I've got to admit it to you people, guys. I did fall asleep at the beginning of the game because, it is what it is, isn't it? I just fell asleep at the beginning for about 5-10 minutes. And then I just rewound it, on the sky as you do. So Toto, before we get you on here, and I want to give you, before we start getting into the player lineup, the what you're gonna mark people. How you feeling now? How you feeling?
Overall.
Yeah, about the situation now going forward.
I'm feeling quite positive. I'm not. Of course, I was gutted, but I'm not really angry. If you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to come out here and say, "Oh yeah, I'm gutted." Of course, I'm gutted at the FA Cup. Of course, I'm gutted, but I'm not as angry as if he was out of the Champions League, for an example. You got to think of the bigger picture. We've got the Premier League and the Champions League. Less games to play, more chance of winning. That's the way it goes. Because we have people who run out of legs. Towards the end of the season, we'll be looking back on this FA Cup. I'm thinking, yeah, maybe we should have won out.
That's what I'm saying.
When I was on videos, I had some people saying, "Oh yeah, I want to be at. I would rather give up an FA Cup or the Carabao Cup, so we can have less games to play in the future."
Look, we're in the Carabao Cup. We're in the final there. That's done. Because with the thing with the Carabao Cup, it's always early, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's always early. So you come on. It's the first cup what's played. I think the final's in about 3 weeks. Trying to get some tickets. Well, I want to try and get some tickets, and it's about 3 weeks, and that's it, innit? The final's in about 3 weeks, and that's done early in the season. But the FA Cup goes on a bit longer, innit? Because the FA Cup's still in its 4th round. Next one's going to be the 5th round, innit? Or whatever, the last 16, So there's still a long way to go for the FA Cup. The Carabao Cup is early, it's in the bag. You get me? So I don't really mind about that. This is what I'm saying now. All we got to concentrate now going forward, League and Champions League. That's it. That's it. Done. So, Toto, let's start this. Let's start with Kelleher. What are you saying about Kelleher?
7 for me.
And the people in the chat as well.
Yeah, 7 for me. Thought he did absolutely amazing, great saves. Got a shot on target as well. And guess what? Diaz, Jota, and Chiesa combined, he's had more shots on target. Kelleher has more shots on target than Diaz, Jota, and Chiesa combined. However, a goalkeeper.
Crazy. That is mad.
Unbelievable.
That is crazy, man. That is crazy. When you think about it, this is what I'm saying about Diaz and all them mans, man. I remember when I said that at the beginning of the season, I said, look, everyone said, Diaz started cooking, innit? And I said, but remember when he was at the beginning, he was cooking, innit? And I said, look, let's see what happens, Let's see what happens. Because last season he had a stinker, So just see what happens. Don't get carried away, you get me? Don't get carried away and just see what happens. And the first 4 games of the season, I admit he was excellent, innit? But now he's just fell off again, innit? This is what I think he says. He was one of our only good players, 7.5. Yeah. What you saying? I agree with the chat, Michael Corleone. I'm giving him a 7.5. You agree, Kelleher, 7.5?
Yeah, I agree. I fully agree.
So Kelleher was great. There you go. Great Kelleher. So the next one is Gomez. For me, I'm not really. That's why I didn't even put him in there. I'm not going to give Gomez nothing. He was on there for 8 minutes and then he got injured. And I'm praying that he's not badly injured because he just come off an injury. He just came back, and hopefully he's just like a bruising or something. I don't need Gomez to get me, especially now coming up with Everton and that. We're going to need him for the rotation as well with certain games. Hopefully that is fine. I'm not sure if there's any news has come out about Gomez. I'll probably check that out in a minute. But I'm not really going to say anything on Gomez because Gomez was on there for 8 minutes and he got injured. But hopefully he'll be back very soon. Let's go on to the next one. Waterloo Endo. What are you saying? I'm giving him a 10. I felt he was excellent today.
He was excellent. I was going to say 8. I don't want to give him a too high rating because I think some of the team, most of the team played terrible today, but Endo played absolutely amazingly. I'll say 8.
Yeah. I gave him a 10. I'll set your private chat.
Yeah.
I gave him a 10.
Marco Corleone said
Endo 8.
We could meet in the middle for a 9 if you want.
Yeah, we'll meet in the middle. We'll meet in the middle. Okay? We'll meet in the middle. We'll put Endo. I thought Endo was solid today. I would have gave him a 10, but obviously there's 3 of us. There's 3 of us on here, so Yeah. It was very good for me. I would have gave him 10, but obviously there's 3 of us, so I can't just do that. You get me? We've got to share. But Endo for me was our best player today. I thought he was really, really good. That's why he's on the top. He's on the top list. So next one, we're going to come on to Kwanzaa. And me, Kwanzaa struggled today for me. Kwanzaa struggled against Plymouth Argyle. He was very weak in defence. He didn't clear his lines quick enough. He was there messing with the ball, doing the rookie tactics. He playing rookie football the way he was today. I was very, very disappointed in Gerald Kwanzaa. I remember Mans last year was saying he was the next Van Dijk. I don't know where you're going with that one. But yeah, they were saying he was the next Van Dijk. Obviously, he's not the next Van Dijk. And I know he was supposed to go on a loan, but it didn't work out. I think it was something to do with his fitness. That's why he couldn't go on his loan. It's something to do with the fitness. He didn't pass the medical. It was the medical thing. But now we're stuck with him to the end of the season. But I thought today, a game like this, that he would thrive on it to show the manager that he's still, like, he's a good player. But all he did today, really, I thought he let himself down and he let the manager down, in my opinion. So what you're giving, yeah, there you go. See, he says it as well. This one. Kwanzaa is worrying us. 2 out of 10. Yeah, I thought he's definitely getting a whatless for me. What are you saying? I can't hear you, bro. You're low.
Some of his passes were all right. I say were decent physically. I think he panicked a lot on the ball, in my opinion. Yeah, just not good enough. It's not good enough.
He's a whatless.
Yeah, whatless. He just didn't put enough effort in. Didn't put enough Of course, I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, didn't put enough tackles in, because the defender don't always need to make a tackle. There's more to it than that. There's more to it than just tackling, you know. But his on the ball ability weren't that great. Off the ball ability weren't that great. So yeah, whatless.
Yeah, he like I said, he let himself down today. I thought this game could have been a perfect game for him. This could have been a perfect game for Kwanzaa to show himself, you get me, you know, like to say, you know what, I'm a good defender. I can show you in a game like this, innit? Because it's not like it's against Chelsea or Man United or a Premier League side. It's Plymouth Argyle, bottom of the table, you get me? And he never showed it. It's like he struggled against them. It's like he bottled it the way it was in defence, and I was very disappointed in Kwanzaa. Very disappointed. It says, I wish Liverpool would have won, but can't win everything. But most of Liverpool teams should be at least between 7 or 8. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And only a few players that are awful today. Let's move on to Timicast. For me, he pushed up when he could, but when he did move up the field, he had limited impact due to Plymouth backline. Now, I don't know who this brother is. I think he's from Ukraine. This defender, this guy's from Ukraine, and he was a G today. Never heard of him. I don't know his name. The guy, their defender, was from, and there was another one what lost his tough as well. He was gritty, lost his tough, and he carried on playing. Old school defender.
That's what you call a player just moves on.
He just moves on.
He gets a niggling injury and goes off.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Them two kept Timicast out of the game, because when Timicast come forward, he had no impact on the game at all, and it was Plymouth's heroic back line that won it for that. And I praised them. When I was in some WhatsApp groups today, and I went in the WhatsApp group and I said, look, Liverpool's out, but congratulations to Plymouth Argyle. And then the narrative ran and says, oh, you can't even, you're trying to hide the fact that we're out. No, I'm not hiding that we're out.
I got that a lot as well.
Yeah, we are out. So we're not actually hiding the fact that we're out. we are out, but I'm just giving the other team credit. That's all. So, yeah, that's all it is. So, Kwanzaa, Timmy Cass, I'm going to give Timmy Cass a whatless. I don't think he was that good today. I think he was rubbish. My opinion. He was, no, you know what? I'm going to give him a 2. So I'm going to put him in the waste, man. I'm going to put him 2 to 4.
I thought he didn't do nothing good today.
Okay, we'll put him there, waste, man.
Yeah, he didn't do nothing well.
Whatless. Yeah, I agree. And he says, Timmy Cass is rubbish, 3 out of 10. Yeah, he goes, Robbo gets too much disrespect. Timmy's really ain't best. I see. I know this. I know Robbo gets disrespected, but it is what it is, isn't it? Someone's got their agenda. They're going to run it. And I've just, you know what?
They're never, ever going to change.
I've got to a point now that I'm just going to do my channel with you. Obviously, I'm going to go on some other people's channel if they invite me. But I'm just going to I just want to grow my audience with people like Michael Corleone, Waniak, this new guy that coming today, Gareth Mechanic. All these mans that come on, Chris Walsh, Amfrab, all these mans that come on my channel and support me. Yeah, I appreciate it. And that's all I really care about at the moment, building my audience. If people got a channel and they want me to come on, I will come on their channel, no problem. Just give me time, give me a couple of days, and then let me know a few days in hand, and then I'll make it and we'll come on your channel. No problem. I'm here to support anybody. But it is what it is, isn't it? Look, we move. So, the next one is Trey Nyoni. What are you saying about Trey Nyoni? Look, he got booked a bit early for his late challenge in the midfield, right? He got booked a bit early. But look, he's 17 years of age, you know, that's what people need to understand, right? He's 17 years of age and he covered the penalty. Like he limited certain, like, you know, when he was in the midfield, right? I thought he was making decent tackles, yeah? And I thought he was holding his own. You get me? I thought he was holding his own. I didn't say he had the worst game, but I don't think he had the best game. But I thought he was okay, you get me? He was okay in the midfield for a 17-year-old, right? Solid. I thought he was solid, man. You know, this is why I'm going to give him a 6. I think I'm going to get, no, I'm not going to give him a 6. I'm going to give him a 5. I thought 5 is better for him. I thought 5, I think he was okay. He was better than Timmy Cass. He played better than Timmy Cass, in my opinion. Played better than Kwanzaa. Definitely played better than Kwanzaa. Now, for a 17-year-old to come on and hold his own like that, yeah? I thought he was good.
No, he struggled physically. I thought
he's 17.
Yeah, he's 17.
Exactly.
No. And I thought he did all right. He did solid. I'll say 5 as well. No,
Michael Corleone. Corleone said finger.
He struggled, but I think he did all right. 4 out of 10. Yeah, around about that. I thought, yeah, he was poor, but he did solid for, you know, a 17-year-old. He got outdone physically because he's 17, and plus he's also still got time to develop.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's got lots of time to come, and I thought Nyoni, coming from a good run of form when he did play, he played amazingly. Today weren't his game, but did solid.
There you go. So we'll give him that then. James McConnell for me. He looked like today. I know he had a good game. I think he played against Plymouth Argyle. Played against Plymouth, and he had a decent game. I think he played against Plymouth Argyle. But today, for me, he struggled with the pace of the game. He seemed like he was struggling a bit with the game. I think his passing was too inconsistent. You know, his passing, it wasn't consistent. Like, you know, when you obviously, again, with his age, yeah, I don't think his passing was consistent. It was inconsistent for me, in my opinion. But he did struggle. He looked like he struggled in the game, in my opinion, you know. He had a couple of, he went back into defense as well.
Yeah, a lot of times.
After when Gomez got injury, because as soon as Gomez got injury, that changed the trajectory of the game, in my opinion. When Gomez got injured, everything kind of switched. But I thought overall, I don't like to really criticize the youth, but I've got to give it. Look, I think he was a 4 out of 10, James McConnell, and it's not his fault. It's the fact that he's young. I understand, but I don't think he had a good game today.
And he played different positions that he's not used to.
Yeah,
he played in midfield role, where he plays, but going right back,
I know.
I think as soon as Gomez went off, that's all the system gone. I think Gomez is one of our senior players who could have kept the defence solidly on that right back position, but I just can't believe he didn't even make an effort to stay on Gomez. At least an effort.
Unless it's the same injury that he had before, and they brought him back maybe a game too early, or maybe they took him off because of he was cautious. That they didn't want him to injure even more. Maybe this is what I'm saying. I don't know what's gone on with Gomez. I'm not sure how they've, I don't know anything what's happened with Gomez. I'm just guessing at the moment. All I can say is hopefully he comes back in a good shape, But I'm gonna give James McConnell a 4 out of 10 in my opinion. He says he actually hardly lost the ball. His passing, his passing was okay, but it was a bit inconsistent, at times. I know what you're saying, Michael Corleone. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give him a 5. Okay. You know what? I'll give him a 5. You know what? I'll give him a 5.5 because of you, innit? Give him a 5.5. Michael Corleone, big on. So, Jimmy back, 3 out of 10 crap. No, I'll give him a 5. Yeah, there you go. I give Plymouth praise. They actually pressed really well. Yeah, they did. This is what people don't understand. They keep saying, you're Liverpool, but they play good. They play good. And that, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Look. Harvey Elliott, let's go with Harvey Elliott. What you saying about Harvey Elliott, Toto? What you saying about Harvey Elliott? What are you giving him?
Terrible.
Are you giving him the wet fart?
2. He played terrible.
There you go. No,
just weren't there.
The wet
just
one.
Weren't good enough. There's rumours that Slot's getting mad with Jota. He's getting frustrated with Jota.
What so long?
It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. You see that? Oh, whatever. I'm not bothered.
What you giving Harvey Elliott? Forget Jota. What you giving Harvey Elliott?
2.
So Harvey Elliott for me. It seems like in the game, Harvey Elliott, it seems like he was just passing the ball and hoping for the best.
Would have been great to come on. Sabo would have been great to come on.
Yeah. Sabo would have been great. This is what I'm saying. Maybe he should have had a few heavy hitters on the bench. Sabo should have been on the bench. Kanate should have been on the bench. And who else should have been on the bench? What's his name? Who should have been on the bench as well to replace Diaz? Gakpo. Them 3 should have been on the bench and it would have been a different game, but we move right. Harvey Elliott for me, it seems like he's passing in the game, yeah. It was like hoping for the best. He was getting the ball and he was just going boom, boom, hoping for the best. He was taking shots from areas where he knew he was not going to score. A lot of the time in the game, I saw him, he was just getting the ball and he was going for the shot, boom, 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 and he knew he wasn't going to shoot. He knew he wasn't going to score. It was like he was doing it just to look good, just to show the manager, look, I'm trying. But a lot of the passes he was doing never amounted to anything. He never amounted to anything. And he gave away the ball for the penalty as well. Terrible mistake to give away the penalty. His hands were up and I don't know why he was complaining. When he put his hands up and he goes, what's going on? What's going on? He knew it was a penalty. So he cost us a goal as well, Harvey Elliott. And for that, I'm giving him a whatless. And simple as. And I like Harvey Elliott, but we've got to call it down the middle.
Yeah,
I think he was Watless. So he's getting a Watless. So let's move on to the next one. Right. This brother, you know, yeah, I've got high hopes for this brother, yeah? See what I got it on here. You know I got high hopes for this brother. You know, ever since he came into the team, I got high hopes. I've still got high hopes. Right, I've still got high hopes. I'm talking about...
È partito veloce Insigne. Belotti l'ha visto. Eccolo servito. Proviamo a farci vedere con Immobile che è andato sulla traccia opposta. Ecco il pallone per Immobile. Posizione regolare. Ha tenuto la porta. C'è Chiesa in area di rigore. Chiesa! 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 La Chiesa di nuovo al centro del villaggio.
Federico Chiesa today. Federico Chiesa today. He was terrible. He was terrible. He had, I don't know, he done 1 or 2 good passes in the game, yeah? 1 or 2 passes in the game. But the majority of the game, he was terrible. He's like, when he played today, it didn't seem like he was a senior player. Now, there could be loads of reasons for this. It could be that he's not getting enough game time. 2, maybe he's not up to speed yet with Liverpool, even with the younger players. I don't know. But all I can say is today he had a terrible game. I think today was his worst game he's had with Liverpool. And I know he hasn't had many games with Liverpool, I know. But he was terrible. And look, people are going to say this as well. Look, I'll give Chiesa a slight blight because he has no right back to link. He's got no right back to link with. He was literally on his own. I get it. I'll get that point as well. I was going to get to that point. I get that point. But I've just got to judge him on today's performance. I'll give him a little blight. I'm not going to give him a Watless. I'll give him a bit more than a Watless. I might give him a waste man. A 4. Nah, you know what? I'm going to give him a 5. I'm going to give him a 5. But today, he was not that really good. Chiesa. I don't think he played good today. And you could see him at the end of the game. He was trying to make something happen in it, try and dribble in and try and pass to Diaz. I don't know why he was trying to pass to Diaz for, because all Diaz is going to do is sky the ball with his banana foot anyway. That's what he usually does. But anyway, he weren't the best game. I'm going to give Chiesa a 5. I'm going to give him a 5. What are you saying, Toto? I can't hear you, Toto. You're muted.
Yeah, I'll give him 4. I just think he didn't pick his passes out good enough. Some of his through balls were bad, getting into sets all the time. Of course, he weren't his fault. He had no right back to do the overlapping runs of him, which is usually what kind of Bradley does. Trent's usually in midfield somewhere to pass back to. But again, no one was there today. I don't understand why didn't we bring Conor Bradley over? We didn't even bring Conor Bradley over, you know. I just don't understand. But look, on about Chiesa now. I'll say 4.
But he was still rubbish too yet. So we're going to have to drop him. He's going to have to get a waste man. So, next one, Diego Jota. Go ahead, Jota.
Jota. Look, he did get a shot on. Keeper saved it. But all game he was crap. Didn't get involved. Ghost. But again, I can't give the same energy like I do with Nunes. He got no service today. He got no service. Jota had no service whatsoever. And again, you know the only one that can score on that pitch is Jota. That is the only one who is clinical on that pitch. At that point in time, was Jota. You know, he was absolutely... No, he had no service all game. I know he played crap. I know he was rubbish. But he had no service all game. And he didn't bring no... He didn't bring no pressing. No intensity. You know, but he had no service today. So I can't really give him a low rating. I'll give him 4 at best.
That is low.
I know, but I won't give him like a low. I won't give him like a Whatless or something like that because he got no service today. But all game was ghost, no pressing, no determination. I'll say 4.
4 for me, Jota today. I think Jota was. I think since the beginning of the season, he's not the Jota from last season. I know he gets injured most of the time. For the reason why he gets injured, let's face it, or he pretends to get injured, is because he wants to go and play FIFA. Let's face it. Let's call a spade a spade. He's a FIFA sweat. He's got an esports team, so he wants to go home and play FIFA. I get it. But the thing about it, I think if you look at Jota's trajectory from the beginning of the season till now, if you have a look, you could see that Jota, is not the player he was last season. He's missed a lot of chances this season. He's missed a lot of shots this season. And then after he had a stinker at the beginning of the season, he got injured. And everybody was saying, I can't wait for Jota to come back. I can't wait for Jota to come back. But I don't think he's the player he was. He's been missing a lot. Go and watch the beginning of the season. Our games, some highlights of our games, you see when Jota's in it. He's missed a lot of chances that he would have missed a couple of years ago. That's what people say about Jota's clinical. He's clinical. He was clinical, but he's missing a lot of goals this season when he is fit. When Jota's there at the beginning of the season and now, he's missing a lot of goals. They're scoring big games sometimes. They'll come out and do some worldy, put it in the top corner, everyone go, yeah, there you go, there's Jota. But if you look at Jota's form at the beginning of the season to now, don't include the injuries, he's missed a lot of chances. And some of the chances that he has missed, he would have missed a couple of years ago. So I think at the end of the season, if Jota leaves, which in my opinion, I think we should sell Jota at the end of the season. I think we should sell Jota. But today I thought Jota, he wasn't really that good. Look, he just wasn't that good in my opinion. Yeah, that's it. And I'm gonna give Jota a 3. Waste, man.
Yeah, it weren't good enough.
What are you giving him?
Yeah, Jota, like I said a good 4.
Yeah, so he's gonna be in that waste man category.
Yeah.
Let me just find him on here because I didn't put. There you go, I got him. Yeah, he's gonna be a waste man category. 4. So the next one, I'll let you do this one. Diego Jota.
Diego Jota. What? Who?
Diego, no, not Jota. Sorry, Diaz. Sorry,
Diaz.
I'm on about half asleep.
Oh, he's getting
up.
Whatless.
Oh no,
He's getting Whatless for me. Lost the ball.
Yeah,
Didn't pass early enough. And, you know, he did play on the left today. He had no excuses. Now, all season, he was playing striker. Most of the season, he was playing striker, central role. And I was letting him off for a pot, thinking, look, Diaz is better on the left. He's on the left today, and what did he do? Absolutely nothing. No impact to play. No shots on target. Kelleher got more shots on target combined.
It's terrible, isn't it?
It's terrible. Kelleher got more shots on target than him. It's terrible. Yeah. Whatless 0, 1, 2, whatever you want to give him. It was awful.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to move on to the next one. We're giving him a Whatless. So we've got a Man City troll in the house. Damien's footy vlogs. Haha, Man City's winning the cup. Come on, you Blues. Bro, it is what it is. We win the league in the Champions League. More power to you. But Liverpool want to win the league. But big up. Remember, guys, Damien footy vlogs. Remember to hit that subscribe and like as well. Another chat, he goes, I'm just going to shop. Diaz, 2 out of 10. Nunes, 2 out of 10. The right back, forget his name, 2 out of 10. It is what it is, bro. I feel your pain, man. I feel your pain. So the next one is Isaac. Is that his name? Isaac Maba.
Mabaya. Yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
What are you giving him? Replace Gomez and slotted into right back.
I'll say 7.
He got booked for kicking the ball away, you know. You know, he got booked.
Yeah, he's wasting time. I don't
This
get it.
brother don't learn, you know. You know what I'm saying? My man got a red card in the last game, you know. Remember the red card? He come on, he got the red card. Yeah, he come on, kick the ball away. Yeah, he's what it is, man.
I'll
What are you
say
giving him?
7. Oh, you're playing
Okay.
amazing. In my opinion, for good tackles.
Yeah, he looked a bit promising,
Yeah.
didn't he? I don't know. Yeah, he's right. You don't care.
I'll say 6 then.
Darwin Núñez. I think 7's a bit high. He's gone too far there.
6 then, yeah, 6.
I'll give him 6. Not bad. What you giving Darwin Núñez? I don't think he was that good either. He was just not good. You know what? I'm just disappointed in Darwin Núñez. I'm just disappointed. You know, he's giving me one of them players. Yeah,
He didn't get no service like Jota.
Nah, but you can't keep saying that though, bro. We were playing Plymouth Argyle. Can't keep saying he's not getting the service. Come on. You know, it is what it is. But what are you giving him anyway? I'm not going to argue with you. What are you giving him?
2.
Okay, fair enough. Waste, man. 2 to 4.
He didn't.
I know what you're saying. Trent Coney, Doherty. Who's that? Who's that, man? Trent Coney, Doherty. Who's that?
Don't know. Just came on late, didn't he? It must
Yeah,
have.
well, nah, I'm not going to give him nothing because he come on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Arnie Slot, 3 out of 10. I am giving Arnie Slot 3 out of 10. And the reason why I'm giving Arnie Slot 3 out of 10. Arnie Slot, in my opinion, should have brought a stronger bench. He should have. Arnie Slot should have brought a stronger bench. He should have brought Kanate, in my opinion. He should have brought Gakpo, in my opinion. And he should have brought Szoboszlai, in my opinion, as a backup. I thought Arnie Slot was too arrogant today. And it cost him. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. We just move forward. That's me criticising Arnie Slot. He was arrogant today and he got caught out. Very simple. He got caught out. Does he care about the FA Cup? Obviously, he probably doesn't. He probably cares about the league and the Champions League. But he still should have brought a stronger bench, and that cost us today. Do I care so much about the FA Cup at these points? I'll take it or leave it. I'll take it or leave it.
Yeah.
If we can win the Champions League and win the league, I'm happy with that. And the only positive coming out of this, we're playing less games when the running starts. Just my opinion. I'm giving Arnie Slot a 3 out of 10. Terrible today. Very terrible.
Yeah, not good enough. Look, the only problem I have with him today is that there was no backup. There was no backup on the bench. I thought the tactics was good. We controlled the game well. The possession game was well good. Where we kept the ball, kept control of the game. Again, didn't get nowhere, but we still have majority control of the game. And I rate Slot for that, but not enough substitutions. Too arrogant. I was thinking, oh, we'll rack up there. It's only Plymouth. It's only Plymouth away. You know, but we saw the same with Tottenham and Tamworth. You know, Tottenham had their B team. Similar to us, they had their B team against Tamworth. They were rattled. Of course, they went on to win the game. But they were rattled.
Yeah.
No, it took their main team to seal off the game. That could have happened to Liverpool today. We could have put some of our main team players on there to go and seal off the victory. That's what Tottenham did. You know, Tottenham B team weren't doing the best. So what Ange did, brought on his some of his main team players, Kulusevski, Son, and all that. Right, went on to win the game 3-0, I think, 3 or 4-0, 3-0. Went on to win the game. We could have put on some of our main players today.
Oh, no.
Slot could have done that. And we could have went over to win it. He didn't. So I'll say 3.
Give me a hell yeah.
Yeah, and that's it, man. So them Michael Collion again, them FA Cup games, if they can match You think physically they can have a chance yet? Again with Man City yesterday, they nearly went out yesterday. They was close to going out with a team lower than Plymouth Argyle, but they clawed back because they brought on De Bruyne. Michael Corleone says also, last of all, can we have your thoughts on the recent Royal Rumble? And did you enjoy it? Yeah, we love the Royal Rumble. We're gonna start doing them, by the way, these reviews. I've got to get a review of the Royal Rumble. It's coming soon. Don't look. We've still got time for the next pay-per-view. It's going to be probably next week, probably Thursday. Not Thursday, actually. Probably Friday. We're going to try and get it. We're going to do a pre-record and we're going to put it out there. We're going to try and do the pre-record. Actually, we'll do a live one. Who cares? Because I know you like wrestling, a couple other people. We're going to do a review and we're just going to talk about it, the Royal Rumble. I thought the women's Royal Rumble was okay. A bit, hit or miss. Thought the men's Royal Rumble was good. Best thing about the women's Royal Rumble was Alexa Bliss coming back. That was absolutely amazing. But it was too predictable. We all knew that Charlotte Flair was coming back, and we all knew Charlotte Flair was going to win the Royal Rumble. It is what it is. The men's Royal Rumble was good. It was a shock who won it. I'm glad that Jimmy won it. Not Jimmy. It's Jay. Yeah. I'm glad Jay won it because the guy gets popped from the crowd every single week. Yeah, he deserves it, and he's going to go to WrestleMania. He's going to smash at Gunther. But yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? I'm just glad John Cena didn't win it, but John Cena will probably win the Elimination Chamber, probably. But we're going to talk about it. It's going to be this week. Michael Corleone, don't get me wrong, I'm going to do the thumbnail. And me and Toto, we're going to talk about the Royal Rumble because we have promised to do the reviews of the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, stuff like that. We will do it. So look out for that on the Twitter, and look out for that through the WhatsApp. I think you should cover wrestling, bro. Yeah, we are. That's what I just say. Yeah. We're going to cover wrestling. I like wrestling. I told all of it as well. We will do the pay-per-views. We're going to cover the pay-per-views, not the Raws and SmackDowns. We're going to cover the pay-per-views because I know Toto likes the Royal Rumble and that and WrestleMania, and we'll cover them. Trust me. And what we'll do when we do the Royal Rumble, if you want to come on the channel or come in the chat room or come on the audio, you're more than welcome to come in and jump in and contribute to the stream. More than welcome because I know you like wrestling. So as Stone Cold says,
shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
The Rock.
Shut your damn mouth. What?
There you go. And as Roman Reigns says,
Acknowledge me.
There you go. Acknowledge. So that's it, man. That's the end of the review, guys. That's it, man. The end of the review. We'll be back on Tuesday. Oh no, tomorrow probably. We're doing a little video tomorrow, just the roundup of the week and what happened with the other games. But Tuesday, we will be doing a video on Tuesday, the player lineup. And Wednesday, obviously, it's the game, Liverpool and Everton. Everton versus Liverpool, because obviously it's at the Everton ground. And that's the most important game for me going forward. So as you can see in Toto, where he's got his sim up there because he's a racer. I know he's been doing his racing today. Toto, what have we got coming up regarding your
tomorrow? Tomorrow I might be shooting a bit of FC tomorrow and some simulator work. So go check that out on my Twitch because FC I usually do Twitch and TikTok. So go check that out for tomorrow. So Monday will probably be FIFA. Tuesday will be simulator. Wednesday will be simulator. Thursday I don't know yet. I've got something going on Thursday. Then yeah, so a lot of streams are coming this week.
But we are going to do the wrestling.
Yeah.
The Royal Rumble. We'll do like a 10-minute video. We're going to cover it briefly, but we are going to do it, Michael Corleone. So, Toto, big up to you. Big up to everybody. That's it, man. That's it. Another day, another game of football. And you know how people just is what it is, man. But remember, man was rocking this on the channel. You remember that? Man don't like you, innit? Big up.
I know.